Welcome to this Mastery Empowerment course from New Earth One Network. This is designed exclusively for your higher self connection and embodiment.
Hi, I'm Barbara, and I am offering on Loren's mastery courses a series which is called Integrating the Qualities of the Buddha, or it's Integrating Crystal Consciousness. You might be able to see a previous video I did with Loren about what is happening in our energetic fields and body, what it is, how it is that we're crystallizing. I suggest that you go and see that video because it explains our different auric bodies and our process of crystallization and crystallizing our auras. But in that video, I talk about a process I do in person. But in this video, what I'm going to talk about and what I'm offering starting May is integrating crystal consciousness into our bodies. To be able to do that, we need to release a lot of the let's say conditioning, or if you want to call it patterns or programming, influences that we have not only in our body at a cellular level, but also in our energetic fields. So there's much more to us than our body. We have, an etheric layer, and our our almic body, which is where all our karma is, and our mental body and spiritual body. So when I go into these group processes as a series, they're very powerful. I bring through very high frequency. I just call it's source energy. I'm connected to the source. And so I bring through just by my presence, but I also translate this information into the languages of light, or I call it more love language. It just brings the different frequency, which activates things in your body, and it starts not only crystallizing your body, but there's a lot more that goes on. So how our bodies are built up until now, that is being rewired. That is being changed. So even our brain is being rewired, and there's a lot that goes on for us to go from how we used to be in the old platform of consciousness, having a soul-based aura, into going into becoming embodied or embodying spirit. So May is it seems to be a very key month. It's always a key month for our evolution. We never stop working on ourselves, evolving. We're never the same. We keep evolving, and there's no ending point to this. But this May, we have the opportunity to really release a lot of our karmic imprinting. And that's all our karmas in our astral body. So releasing a lot of the information from our astral body and expanding our lower mental body, which is our mind, and connecting our higher mental body. So being able to bring through a lot more of your spirit energy. So this is a set of 3 separate sessions. Each session, it builds on each other. And what we do in the sessions is you just relax, lay down, and I open up the connection energy. There's no time or space, and so I can just open up and you will be receiving that energy. And that energy is crystal consciousness. It's the crystal energy, sorry, so you will be receiving that, and you lay down, you relax into it. And for every person, the process is different, but the energy knows what to do with every person. And it's what it is doing is sort of like releasing old imprinting. When I say imprinting, it is also patterns and all these things. So releasing a lot of what we're conscious maybe about, and a lot of what we're not conscious about, that is no longer serving us, that is no longer needed in our field. And it's not, if we don't let go of those, we can't evolve into another evolve into a higher frequency. So when you're going into these transmissions, I call them, they're just, because I transmit the energy, so I call them transmissions. You are releasing the debris, let's say, that which you no longer need, and then activating energy within yourself, so allowing more energy to come in, and that energy provides for more flow in your life, more sovereignty, more abundance. So being more what you are, more self-love. When you allow for this energy to come in, you actually naturally activate your self-love. It's like a natural process. It's allowing for your natural energy, which is, when you let go of like all the imprinting, you're allowing for your natural source energy, your higher self, to embody. So it activates a whole level of beauty and magic into your life. And how I see it, the more we jump into this crystal consciousness, when we embody, the more we embody higher self into the body, and we deliver what we came here on earth to do, because we all have a specific mission. Nobody's sort of like just dropped on earth and has nothing to do. No, when we discover those, when we're able to crystallize and we start accessing our gifts and discovering our mission, we're delivering our karma, and that is living in like permanent joy and permanent like being impeccable in life. So no longer living from neutrality, no longer like the emotional imbalance, and living in your own truth, so connected to what is right to you, your own truth, but being able to allow for everyone else to find their own truths. So because Earth is so dual, it's like I either think this, I think black or white, and somebody else has to think like me. And no, it's like allowing for, so this is my truth, so I go do this here. And I allow for other people to do what it is that they need to do in their process. And it's, so in this whole process, it's finding that neutrality within yourself. So we're coming in to a neutral point. And it is integrating spirit, but it is also the balancing of our coming together, the balancing of our masculine and feminine within. And that is the process towards unity consciousness, where we're going to. But I like it more just like the process of wholeness. So becoming whole within yourself. And when you find your own truth, connect to your own truth. And you have your own individual consciousness, but then you're connected to the whole as well. You're not connected to the collective consciousness, but you're aware of the whole as well, of how you are impacting in that whole and how your consciousness impacts on your whole. So there are certain things that we need to start looking at, like, because, and this is the process in this month, this series, is going to start bringing up stuff for us to look at, and look at issues of like how we interact with the world and how our presence in the world takes form, so that we can start being creative beings and co-creative beings here on earth. And this process is, it seems, just because we have been wired to, like, we have this mind that gets in the way always. Sometimes we think like, oh, nothing's happening. Or the thing is, once we let go and we give ourselves into the process and we just allow, a lot can happen. And I've seen people shift in a matter of, listening like 10 minutes to a transmission. I like different transmissions. I'll have transmissions on my YouTube channel. People listen to those and they write, they're like, oh, I no longer, just like very specific things, like no longer fear flying, or like my pain has gone away, or, I stopped like taking like sleeping medication. So it's very amazing, because once we synchronize, that's when we have all those things, it's because our energy is constricted. There's energy blockages in our, not only in our body, but in our auric field. So once this is like with the crystal energy, there's a big healing, a release, and an activation. I don't like it to call it healing. I call it activation, because it's activating the energy, our energy. So once we're like fully embodying our energy, those sort of like those limitations and blockages that we've had dissolve, and it is just a matter of receiving. So I was very guided to give these this 3 sessions in May as part of like the 3. I'm also doing 1 session on the 5 of the 5 of the 5, so like the 5th of May, because that activates a certain point for us. But then the rest of May is a month, it seems, where we can very much release a lot and activate a lot of ourselves. So I think these sessions are going to be very amazing. I hope a lot of people come together to be on them, because it creates a big energetic vortex, but each one knows and feels and senses where they have to be. It's never like, when sessions come together, it's never by chance. There's always a divine plan or bigger plan. And so if you feel in your heart any connection to me, like anything of what I said resonates, sign up, because it might be the time for you, to really let go of, like, we have a lot of stuff we don't even really notice. So let go of those and integrate. And the sessions, so I do them by intuition, whatever I intuit needs to be. Sometimes in sessions I bring through very specific things that are going to be worked on, and sometimes they're just the energy pouring through. But the energy works for every person differently. It knows where to go of every person, wherever in their body, in their energetic field, and what that connects, in whatever layer. So I'm now gonna do a little transmission so that you can get a feel of what it is that we're going to be doing. If you want to close your eyes and just relax, you can lay down if you want to. Laying down is always good, because then the body has more space to expand and relax. And so just going into your breath and breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling, breathing into the heart, and exhaling, dropping down into the body, dropping down into the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Karana sarano marate arako arasi arana kiarano ko marata siarano ko marate arana sarako arate arani arasorana yarana karane araswarana yarano ko marata sarano yarani akara sarana yarano ko arana sarana yarano marata sarana. Just relaxing and breathing into the back of your spine, like the back of the heart area. Sharano marate arako arana sarano marate arako yarane arasu arana ko arana yarako marasarana yarano ko arana sarana yarano ko arana sarana. Sharana marate akarasarana marata ko arane arako marasarana yarano ko marate Inhaling, breathing in to the bottom of your coccyx and anchoring yourself onto earth. Ashurana marate arako arane arasarano ko arane arako masarana yarano marate arasarano ko arana sarana yarako arana sarana. Breathing in to your tummy, into your chest. Ashurani arako maratari ako marasarano yarako marata sarano yaranako arasarana yaranoko arane yarana sarana yarana sarana yarana sarana yarana sarana yarana sarana yarana sarana yarana sarana. Breathing in and breathing out, letting go. You might feel a tingling in your hands or in your third eye area. Just breathing in and allowing for the energy to come in, to receive. There is nothing to do, just open to receiving. Breathing deeply. Breathing into your body, bringing this energy into your body. It is love energy. Asharanoko arana suranako arana saranoko arana saranoko arana saranoko arana saranoko arana sarana. So breathing in and breathing out, you can stay relaxing. This transmission is complete now. And these languages that I speak, they're a higher frequency. So they bring through information that your soul understands. So it is activating stuff within you. And you will know if you feel called to this May series. This was a whole clearing of your energetic field, just for fortifying our auric structure. So just breathing in, relaxing. And breathing in, breathing out. Just checking in with your body. Noticing if you feel your body more vibrating, but at the same time more present, more fortified. Very important nowadays to be very present in our body. If we're present in our body, then we have a lot more sovereignty. We can't be, our energy is in our body. It's not all over the place. So that's why we need to come into the body, integrate everything into our body and access our heart, our cosmic heart. And so I hope that you can join the May series. It has some specific dates that I'm sure you can see on the website. And if you can't be there in person, you will receive the recordings. In the recordings, as I was saying, there's no time and space, so they carry the energy the same. You can listen to them or be doing the whatever it is that you need to have done. And yeah, we're in a moment of like so much potential and possibility. So I know what this can do, and I know how important it is, but one needs to feel it and be pulled into the work. But there is so much potential for all of us. It is time for us to like bring in our gifts and deliver what we came here to do. So it has been really much like I just knew so clearly that these dates are very, very important. And yeah, we'll see what's in store, because this was just the transmission that I did now is just a realignment, but they go much deeper when we're in the sessions and we're able to share and experience. So I hope to see you in the series, and I love you all very much. It is very exciting times. It's very exciting to be able to share this energy with you all. It is what I brought, and for us all to jump into higher frequency and do what we came here to do. All right. Thank you so much, Lauren, for letting me share on this platform as well. It is always my pleasure. It's always my pleasure to be able to explain more, and that we all co-create and collaborate together. There is a collaboration amongst each and every one of us, which is the most precious thing, and something that needs to be changed deeply within the structures on this earth, because we have been ingrained with competition, but we're in a time of collaboration, and that's the time that we're going into. So come co-create and come collaborate, and have a wonderful time. I love you so much. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.